by us, movement so graceful. Wildcat in the jungle with dangerous claws. Movement she anticipates, a sight is set on her prey. Like stars in the darkest night, crystallized, fascinate. If you wanna stay alive, if you don't wanna be her prey, don't stand in her way. Run, run, run away. Crystallize, 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 watching her prey. Crystallize, 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 fascinate.
Okay guys, so let's just go ahead and start. First, I'm gonna go ahead and use my syrup. This is from Avon. I know last time I used it, I was like, I'm not gonna use it again. That it's like it tipped off my skin, but oh, guys, this product is so good, so good that I'm just like, okay, let's give it like a real chance and see. And I really hope my skin actually just does not do what it always does. It's really nice, hey. So I'm gonna go ahead and just use this Makeup Revolution London stick, and it's in the color F15. So when I got this, you guys, I thought I was gonna like use it as a contour stick, but obviously it was just not dark enough, and it's not like, you know, my shade color. Looking at like my body and my face, if it was just my face and, you know, this was the color that I was, my whole body, then this would have been perfect. But since I do have to match my makeup to my chest, I do need to mix, and of course I always mix with this. This is the Makeup Revolution Concealer and Define Full Coverage foundation, which I got, and it was too light, so it's kind of like these two balance each other out very well. If I do too much, sometimes it's a problem, so obviously you guys can see that. And I think I've told you guys this, that I always prefer to start with a brush before I go in with a beauty blender, just because I've found that it works best for me, you guys, and I love this. I don't think I'll ever stop this. So my hair, you guys, is just still a mess right now. I don't even know how I'm gonna do it, but I think I'm gonna keep this. I don't know, I will see. So to highlight, I'm gonna be using this LA Girl concealer. So let's go ahead and just start talking. So basically, you guys, Netflix released a new series, Queen Sono. The series, obviously, the star, or I should say, starring is Pearl Thusi. So obviously, as I said, the series is called Queen Sono. It has got 6 episodes. So when they put it out, season 1 actually has 6 episodes, and I mean, we've been looking forward to it because we saw the trailer, and the trailer was quite bomb, you guys. So I was just sitting out here like, I'm waiting, and it was released this Friday. So it was released like, I'd say yesterday for me, because it's like past 2 right now as I'm recording. I like recording late. And so yeah, so it came out, you guys, and I watched it all. I mean, it's only 6 episodes, and I'm someone that's like, I'm a binge watcher, so like that's just the disadvantage, you know, that I have. Self-control is quite a problem. So when I watched, you guys, there was a lot of things that shocked me in terms of, obviously I saw the trailer and I had this idea of how like the series was gonna be and stuff like that, and I mean certain parts were, but other stuff were just not. I will tell you guys that the series itself gave me, like, you know, Wakanda a little bit, and it also definitely gave me Colombiana. And it's a nice series, I'm not going to lie. I did enjoy watching it. As I said, I watched everything at once. So yes, less than 6 hours obviously, so it was not a biggie. I watched and finished the series the day that it was released. That's not that bad. So okay, with the series, you guys, the most of the actors and actresses, they're definitely South African. So I mean, I love that. And I also love the fact that, you know, they tried to make it sort of like an African, you know, there were other languages that were spoken there that obviously I do not even know what that language is, but it was nice because, like, you know, they were trying, I feel, to be inclusive in terms of, even though you're not like just a South African, you know. I did see someone saying, oh, I'm from Malawi, from Uganda, and they didn't just shoot only in South Africa, so they did shoot in other parts of Africa, which obviously, in my opinion, was quite nice. Now, when I saw the trailer, you guys, I thought the series was just gonna be action. You know, like how if you've watched like Colombian and stuff like that, like I thought that's how it was going to be, but it was not. There was a lot of action, yes, but there were some parts where, you know, it was just a story, like, you know, you have to follow a storyline. In my opinion, there was also a lot of storylines in there, so I feel like they were trying, I don't know, like the storyline was quite confusing for me a little bit, because there was this other part where I was just like I mean, some of these actresses and actors, I don't know their real name because I'm not used to them, but I'm gonna just talk. Kumkani from Generations is also there. There was a part where he was talking to this other white lady, you know, where she killed her father and, you know, her brother died. I felt like that part dragged for the longest time, and I was like, I just want to see Queen Sono, you know. So as much as obviously Queen Sono was very much the steering, but there were times where the series, you know, would just go to other parts, and I felt like it was taking too long. They need to just go back to Queen Sono because obviously the series is about her. But obviously I feel like they also try to cater to like different types of people. Maybe if you're someone that just, you love stories, storylines more than just action, you're definitely going to love it. If you love action, you're going to love it because there is also, you know, some action over there. Mgozee is a good actress. I'm gonna give her that. I never seen her act, you guys, if I'm not too mistaken, so I think this was my first time, and wow, she's like really good. So the concealer that I just added on top, you guys, is this also illegal. It's just in a different color. This is in a pure beige, but the one that I used first is in the color toffee. So I just wanted, like, you know, a little bit of a highlight in those areas that I actually added. So yeah, guys, like, Queen Sono is out. I watched the whole damn thing, and I do have to say that it was really nice. Netflix did have a premiere, you guys, for the series, and that happened, if I'm not too mistaken, Thursday night, where they premiered it. And, you know, there was the red carpet. People were looking very beautiful. They were dressed really nice. And I mean, I do know that, you know, me and Peltusi had our own issue last year, but that was last year, people. So I've moved on from that situation, and besides, I've seen this woman beat a bunch of men. So I'm just like, is she the right one to actually, you know, start this? So, you know, forgive it. No, I'm just joking. We can go. But yeah, it was, I'm really just so proud of her, especially looking at the fact that, you know, they're saying that, I think like that's how it is, that this is the first like African Netflix original series. The quality was really good, you guys. Like, I'm really honestly just so impressed with that. In terms of the quality was good. Like, this is a series that can actually compete with like international series, and I'm really happy about that, you know, they didn't just do it something like, you know, to just say, ah, it's for Africans and stuff. You can see that they did put in time. So I'm gonna go ahead and use this is the same Makeup Revolution London makeup stick that I used first, but this is in the color F18. Their foundation sticks are really good, you guys. I really love, and this is like, for me, the best contouring color. I've said this before, this is just like the best, you guys, for me anyway, for my, you know, for my shade. So yeah, I don't know, there were multiple languages that were actually used in there, and I was happy about that. As I said, like, there were other languages that I didn't understand. I was happy to see, like, you know, my Tonga you know, there was a bit of Xitsonga in there, but yo, I didn't hear a single vendor in there. Like, what gives with that Netflix? Like, yo, just couldn't find a vendor somewhere. Hello, I'm here. Like, I could have been one of those ladies that were selling, like, you know, mangoes on the side of the road and just spoke Chivenda once. Like, I would have loved to just hear Chivenda, but season 2, you better come back with some Chivenda, cause wow. I was like, where are my vendor people, you know? But I feel like, you know, okay, we and Tongas are one, so I mean, but I would like, you know, Chivende bed, but yeah, so that was also another part that I felt was really nice. There was a bit of Afrikaans in there was Zulu, there was Sotho, and I was just like, wow, you know, they were trying their best to just be inclusive. So what I'm saying is, season 2, we better hear some vendor in there. If y'all can't find someone vendor, I'm here. So yeah, you know, that basically happened. The other thing again that I can say is that, as I said, there were some bits with the storyline, you guys, was quite confusing. I'll tell you another part. So Queen Sono, she's basically like this badass spy, right? She kicks men, and she's like, you know, like bad news for you if she is not on your side. So her mother was like killed, and you know, when she was young, and so her mother was sort of like, I don't know, an activist or something like that. So you know, those are like, that's just the storyline of it. She travels obviously, and another thing again, I did see that when it started was as if, like, you know, she also like what sells government cars or something. I don't understand. And then after that, you guys, what surprised me was that I never saw her, like, you know, driving her own car, unless if I just missed that part. But I never saw it was like, you know, she was how can I like, she was using Uber. Another part again was that, like, whenever she would be walking the parking lot, she would go to some cars and put something under them, and you would think that, like, that those are bombs, but it's like I never saw them go off, unless if, like, the bombs are actually, it's her that bought the bombs that they were talking about, to say they sold 6 to someone and whatever, I don't know, but I never saw them go off, and she was putting them under, like, cars. And you know, the storyline, legit, you need to, like, pay attention, because if not, you're gonna just miss the whole thing. And I'm sure someone that watched maybe and got that part will explain to me, like, exactly what was going on there, because I just did not get that part and I did not understand that part. So I just went ahead and used this Revlon Candid translucent powder, which is my favorite powder right now, you guys. I absolutely love it. I'm just thinking of going for, like, brighter colors, but I just feel like the palettes that I have don't give me that oomph. So I did order some palettes, you guys, from Juvia's Place. I'm so excited. They have shipped, but they're gonna be here, I think, in like 10 to 20 days, because I picked the cheapest delivery, because I was just like, I'm not gonna pay too much. But I will tell you guys all about that. Anyway, let's go ahead and get back to this whole shandy that I'm talking about here, which is obviously Queen Sono. She and Kumkani Pakate, obviously from Generations. As I said, I'm gonna just name him with the name that I know him from Generations. They're actually dating, right, on Queen Sono. So there were some heated sexual moments there. At one scene, you can actually see Peltus's bare boob. She has gorgeous boobs, by the way. So I should just go ahead and say that. But I was quite like, just like, okay, this series, like, they did not come to play, you guys, because, like, just like how international series is, you know, they'll be out there, and the, you know, the staring or whoever will be out there showing boobs and ish. Our very own Peltus was out there doing the same. And so I was really, like, shocked. I didn't expect it. I'm not even going to lie. I mean, I do understand that it's normal now on television, but you need to understand, like, why in Africa and in Africa things are quite different. Things that we value, things that we believe in, and stuff like that. But I mean, it was very tastefully done. The lights were dimmed. As I said, you guys, this was like on some international level thing. So yeah, it really is a nice series, and I would definitely say that, you know what, I do recommend it. There were some storylines that I felt like, you know, I would have loved to see those more, but then, you know, they were going to other storylines and stuff. Like the one where Peltus actually has a guy friend there, and that guy he's her therapist as well. It's like the two actually have feelings for each other, but you know, the guy is actually Ntlembali's boyfriend. And you know, I was like, I wanted to see that more, but it wasn't too much. And that was like one thing I was like, I really love this, I wanna just see this and stuff. The other part again that I saw was that they tried to put in serious things, like, you know, about the government, about our country, and it was so tastefully done that it was entertaining. But you know, you do need to have that level of intelligence to actually understand that no, there's actually a message that is being passed off here. Like, you know, the people on parliament that, you know, obviously they're just sitting on their butts, which we all know that. But one part that I did find very interesting was the part where they actually went to church, and you know, there was a pastor there that was actually preaching and whatnot, and they did point out that, you know, this person flamboyant lifestyle or whatever was being funded by, you know, poor people that he's taking advantage of, because obviously, you know, maybe there's something that they need or something, like, you know, about poor mamas and stuff. And that part for me, you guys, it did speak a lot of sense. And so the pastor there, when they walked in, he was so shocked. And it was just so funny to watch, you guys. That part was really funny for me. And so the message there that I or how I interpreted it, or how I saw it, was that, you know, they were basically saying that these pastors, and you know, the way that the pastor was actually preaching, he was preaching saying that, you know, if you want to be blessed, you need to give. Like, that was the main thing, and people were saying yes, you know, cheering on and everything like that. And so the more he spoke about, like, for you to receive, you need to give, you know, more and more people were out there busy filling buckets for him, like the basket for offering and whatnot. And that was when they actually came. And I mean, the way that he was scared, you could just see that no, he definitely does not have, you know, that trust in God to say he's gonna, you know, just see me through this or whatever. And so it did really honestly talk to me, because that is so true in South Africa. That's what's happening. And it's not only in South Africa, I feel like it's everywhere. But Africans, South Africans especially, were more gullible. So, you know, were domed a lot, and were made to believe things, and we give our money just like that. You make somebody else rich and you remain broke. It's quite sad. Anyway, I should not even be laughing at this situation, because it's really like a serious situation that is quite sad. So yeah, you know, that part for me, I was like, wow, I did not expect to actually see it there, you know, on that series. But wow, they were touching on a lot of serious things, and I did love that about it, to say, you know, it was not just all about, like, you know, Queen Sono and kicking bad guys and whatever. So the palettes that I've been using, you guys, is this Miss Signature Eye Obsession palette. I don't, oh, it's out of frame. This is the palette. I love it, you guys. This is so beautiful. It has got some beautiful colors in there. I love it. It's like my go-to. And then now I'm gonna go ahead and use this Beauty Treats palette. I'm not sure yet which color I'm going to actually use, but I do want a color that will actually pop. So decisions. I'm thinking of maybe I should just go for that bright pink right over there. And so that's the pink, you guys, that I actually used. I will now go on to my Makeup Revolution London, this palette. And I'm gonna use this color right here just to darken the outside. I don't know if you call it the outer corners of my eye or something. And I definitely just need a small brush, which is I'm gonna use this brush, just so that it's like a bit dark. But I didn't want to use like a really dark color, just because I'm loving this, and I just feel like this will definitely, yeah, definitely did give me what I just wanted. Right now I'll go ahead and take my LA Girl Pro Face, you know, this is my pressed powder, and I'm gonna just set where my contour is, just because it does get oily and I don't like that. Whilst the other places I feel like I'll be looking like brick legit, because, you know, I mean, the powder has been on my face for some time now. So for my highlight, I'm gonna be using this Palladio highlight, guys. I've hit pen with the gold, so I'm gonna be using this pinkish one, and I love it, you guys. I don't know, I always love changing products. Whenever I change, I'm like, oh my gosh, why did I even stop using this? And right now I'm just like loving that so much. And I mean, I don't know if, you know, I'll get to a point where I'm just like, I'm over it. But I've been over it for quite some time. But then I used it the other day and I was like, this is like one of the best, you guys. So I'm gonna go ahead and just take a little bit of that gold, even though it's on the side, and just mix it a little bit so that you know, pinkish can actually go away. I'm gonna go ahead and spray my face again just to lock everything in. So then we'll go ahead and put on my eyelashes, and I'll be right back. OMG, you guys. I like tried, I was thinking, oh, maybe I should just curl, but I feel like it's too much. The necklace, this, and I don't know if there's a different way that I can actually do my hair without this. I just don't have any idea, you guys. Honestly, I'm just like, should I just remove it, or what should I do? And I'll decide once I'm completely done with my makeup. So basically what I did is I lined my eyes you know, with an eyeliner, and I also winged it with my LA Girl liner. So if I had my choice, I was legit just gonna have like a red lip or something, but I can't have that because I've been wearing red so much, and I feel like the look is so bold. Maybe I should go for, like, you know, a little bit of nudish lips. So I'm gonna use this smudge lipstick. It's in the color Misty, and of course I'm gonna go ahead and just line my lips. I just love it whenever it, like, you know, I lined my lips and then I actually use it. So let me just go ahead and figure this out, and I will be back. Okay, so I ended up just deciding that, you know what, I'm gonna just keep it exactly as it is. So yeah, guys, I do hope that you actually enjoyed. I will definitely have to say that when it comes to like Queen Sono, it's a really nice series, and I'm really just proud of everyone that was in there. Another thing again, like, that I would just say, I'll put it in here, like, there was a lot of cursing, like, you know, there was strong language. Loved it. And I do hope that season 2, whenever it comes back, like, they give us more than just 6 episodes, because legit, like, it was so nice. So yeah, congratulations to everyone obviously involved in the production of the series and everything, and I do see it being renewed because I feel like it was really, honestly, like, just that nice. And so yeah, my ninjas, tell me what you guys think of this look, because I'm really just a little bit unsure of like the hair and this. And this I was thinking of removing, but then I was like, it's gonna be too plain or whatever, I don't know, you guys. But I've been really enjoying this, you know, sit down talk through makeup videos so much. Do comment down below if you guys would be interested in more. And yeah, I'll see you guys in my next episode. Thank you for watching. Bye.